Hope you're having a great day so far. Today is November 23rd, Monday, and on this post, I'm going to be talking to you about the overall crypto markets really quick before diving into Bancor USD. This is a symbol that's requested by one of my viewers. I thought it'd be cool to dig into it since I've never taken a look at it before. I'll be sharing with you my bullish and bearish case scenario for this crypto, as well as my short-term price prediction according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before we begin today, if you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 4 free stocks now instead of 3 before, upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. I will get to them a lot faster that way. But let me know where you guys are watching from, what symbols you guys are trading, following. I can see if I can share my analysis and opinions on those symbols. Now let's take a look exactly what's going on with Bancor. So this is what I do when I don't know anything about the charts of a crypto. Okay, first things first, I do want to take a look at what trend the chart is in. Is it in an uptrend, downtrend, or reversal? Reason being because I want to be mostly long on an uptrend and I want to be mostly short on a downtrend. I don't want to trade against the trend most of the time. Now let's take a look. Exactly. So the way I go about it is actually taking a look at all the major time frames, starting from the daily, 3-day, weekly, and monthly. See where the price action is relative to its moving averages. The most recent moving average that I used is the 21 simple. So we're on the monthly time frame right now. We can see that the price action right now is above the 21 simple moving average, okay, which is the blue line right here. The 21 simple was at about 0.6 or 63 cents, okay, about 63 cents at the beginning of this month. So also from the monthly candle right here, we do see a pretty full engulfing bullish candle with good volume. This tells me it's a reversal candle if this closes the way it looks. It is also above the monthly 21 simple moving average. So in my opinion, it is still on an uptrend on the monthly time frame. I don't see any warning signs on the RSI because the RSI is not overbought on the monthly time frame. So that gives me further confirmation that we could still very well be on an uptrend on the monthly time frame. Now let's take a look on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we are between moving averages, but we did come back from having broken down the 50 simple moving average on the weekly. That is a good sign because this tells me that it has closed below the 50 and has came back. What would actually change my opinion on if the weekly time frame is on a bullish trend would be for the price action to break back above the 21 simple moving average. We are almost there. On the 3-day time frame, okay, we are above the 21 simple, but the 21 simple is below the 50 simple. But it does look like it's reversing. In order for my opinion to be on the bullish side for any charts, the most recent moving average has to be above the less recent moving average, okay? So, for example, the 21 has to be above the 50, and the 50 has to be above 200. This tells me that the price action is ready to make higher price action since it has locally bottomed. So currently we are not there yet on the 3-day time frame. And on the daily time frame, as you guys can see, we had been on a downtrend because the 200, the orange line, is actually above the 50, and the 50 is above the 21, which is exactly the opposite of what I have just defined to be on an uptrend. But this is the daily time frame, the shorter time frame than the 3-day, the weekly, and the monthly, obviously. So it's not going to take too long for the daily time frame to reverse relatively. Okay, so I also want to point out that on the weekly time frame, I do see a possible inverse head and shoulders pattern that could be playing out. So we have the right shoulder here, we have the head here, and then it looks like another shoulder could be on the making. Okay, so this means it could take a little while, and there could still be some downside because assuming that the right shoulder is symmetric to the left shoulder, it's going to come down to quite a bit more until this head and shoulders pattern completes. This inverse head and shoulders pattern completes. Now, I also want to point out that the approximate neckline of this head and shoulders pattern is at about $1.25, okay? Because, as you guys can see from past trading history, we have seen quite a bit of resistance at about this level. That is the level where I can actually draw a trend line and connect most of the wicks. We do actually see some exaggerated moves up until maybe $1.45. So that could also be a resistance level, even if it apparently later on, if the price action breaks above this neckline, it could possibly be a fake out because there was quite a bit of resistance at the $1.45 level. So if I was buying the breakout, I think the safest way to go would be to actually get it above $1.45. But that is just me. You guys let me know your opinion. Something else I want to add is I think since this price action is still forming this inverse head and shoulders pattern to reverse, it could take a while to play out, as I have mentioned. So it's not going to run as fast as some of the other altcoins like I have seen, such as Uniswap, YFI, even other DeFi coins. Okay, this would be in the category of the slower reversal coins that are reversing. Okay, that's just my opinion. So the breakout target, let me add and finish the conclusion of this pattern would be about $2, basically by taking the distance from the neckline to the bottom wick of the head and then adding it back on top of the neckline. Okay, so let's talk about the bullish and bearish case scenario. The bullish case scenario will obviously be for price action to break above this neckline. It could be sooner, or it could wait until it finishes the right shoulder. Okay, that is the bullish case scenario, to break above the neckline and go towards the measured target. Also, note that the measured target may or may not be reached. It is only theory. There's quite a bit of resistance here between the neckline and the target, such as these Fibonacci retracement levels. Now, what is the bearish case scenario? The bearish case scenario I would really watch for is for the right shoulder, if that is to form. If the right shoulder forms on the 3-day chart and it breaks this parallel price level of the 3-day left shoulder here, about 70 cents, I'll be very careful because that could invalidate this inverse head and shoulders bullish pattern. So these are my two scenarios, very straightforward for Bancor so far. Let me know if you guys found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. I hope you guys manage your risk carefully. If you guys would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. I'll see you next time.